Hey guys, what's up? Crypto Kerim here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about TokenPay. Just to start off, we're not financial advisors, we're just two college kids just interested in cryptocurrency, interested in investing, and taking you guys through our crypto journey. And moving on, start off, we're talking about TokenPay. Yeah. So I'm with Jorge here. I'll link you to his channel, and we actually had a part 1 of this video that will be uploaded to his channel that talks more generally about it, how it works, why it's such a good platform, and just covering the basics of everything. So in this video we're going to be talking about more about what we plan to do with TokenPay, if we're gonna invest, and our future plans with it. Yes. So to start off, we were not able to get into their ICO because it was closed off to US customers. As you can see right here, they're actually going to refund any purchases made from US customers, but that was only for their ICO. And once the coins do go on a public exchange like Bitrex, Binance, any of those public exchanges, then anyone will be able to publicly trade and sell and buy those coins. Just to start off, so what do you think about this platform right now? So,
like we touched on in my previous video, or in our previous video on my channel, you guys can go ahead and check that out. Basically, what we talk about in our opinion, I think that we both share, is the fact that TokenPay is a privacy coin, right? It is this coin that is going to give us more freedom to do what we want with our cryptocurrency. It's going to link the cryptocurrency to the USD, be able to, and to any global currency, right? So my opinion is that that privacy coins, and specifically TokenPay, I always say that, TokenPay is going to shoot up, right? It's going to be one of the pioneers, actually you're the one who told me that, it is one of the pioneers in doing this, in linking these two different things, cryptocurrency and the currency that we're so used to. So honestly, I feel like TokenPay is gonna keep shooting up. Right now, how much is one TokenPay token?
They sold their initial TokenPay tokens for a price of I have it pulled up right here. They sold each token for 0.0005 BTC, which is around $8.45. They did have a sale during their ICOs where you would get a 50%, 25%, 10% bonuses, but obviously we missed out on that because we're in the US. But once it hits the exchanges, it could shoot up. However much it could shoot up into the hundreds, nobody really knows.
Exactly, and honestly, my opinion is, I think they also had a limit as to how much that you can buy. They believe they did, it was like 0.01 worth of Bitcoin that you can buy. And at the time, that was about like
$150.
Yeah, about $150. So because of that, basically, I honestly feel like TokenPay is making some solid moves, and we even mentioned previously that TokenPay fundraised $31 million US. That is an excessive amount of money, and but that's the whole point. There's many people out there who trust this, and therefore that's why I think we've been keeping an eye on it, even though we haven't been able to jump in on it. I think that's the reason why we're making this video, right? We have plans to jump into this. So
okay, well, so right now, since the token price right now is around $8.50. Once it hits the public exchanges, it could jump somewhere being realistic, it could jump somewhere between 1x and 5x. So it could go all the way up to around like 50-ish bucks, or it could be like, it could stay at like 10, 20 bucks. That's just the first day though. Generally, when ICOs do hit these exchanges, they do have an initial bump, and then once it gets to that initial peak, it does have a bit of a correction once most of the whales dump, but then after that it would get slow growth. So this can be seen in, if we go to CoinMarketCap.
Yeah, let's head over to that.
And we go over to some of the big privacy coins. We look at Monero. So all of these basically started off at an extremely low price. Monero started off in the low, like $1, $2, $3, and rose up all the way to 400 bucks today. If we look at something like Cardano, it started around like 2 cents, and now it's up to, it had a peak of 60 cents, and now it's back down, stabilized to around 40 cents. Personally, how much do you think the success of TokenPay will be greater than these?
Honestly, I feel like the thing is, one of the biggest things about these coins, about coins in general, cryptocurrency, is hype, right? And the thing is, all these big YouTubers out there, all these I'll just say a few names like CryptoBoss, CryptoBiz, etc., who support this, who have been basically marketing this to most people in the YouTube cryptocurrency community, have brought a lot of hype to it. And my opinion is the fact that because of the hype and because of the success so early on, and because of how they've been structuring, and the fact that this has been a long-term organized project, it's something that's been going back. And like we said also, that not only has it been developed for a long time, also they have faces to it. And I think all these different factors, they have all the key components to a successful, not only to a successful ICO as we saw, but also to a successful token.
Definitely. Speaking of hype, which you said, I actually looked up their domain on HypeStat, and they have 7,000 unique daily visitors, which is insane. They have over 200,000 visitors a month, and they've only been around for a couple months. Like they've only been their website has only been like publicly known for like a month or two now.
Yeah.
And for ICOs, right? That's unheard of. That's most the big ICOs in our platform we would talk about, like lending platforms, they would get 2K unique visitors, maybe 3K max, but 7K for an ICO like this is huge and does have a lot of hype to back it up. And if the project does end up running smoothly, if there are no hiccups, if everything runs smoothly all the way up until it hits the exchanges, we could see maybe 10x, maybe 20x.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, Monero and all these other privacy coins don't have, I guess you can say, the big vision that TokenPay does. TokenPay, which is even on their main page, TokenPay is going to have an actual card that you can use internationally. And we touch on these details more in depth in my previous video, in our previous video. But definitely has some big moves coming. So let's get into basically, what is your plan with TokenPay? What do you feel like you want to do with TokenPay coming?
All right, so definitely we're going to need to keep an eye on as it starts hitting these exchanges, and we have to make sure that we copy these coins as soon as they hit the exchanges. We have to copy these coins as soon as they hit the exchanges, because maybe not even as soon as they hit the exchanges, because they might already shoot up. Like in the case of Ucoin, right? During the first day, the first hour, the coin price jumped from a little bit more than $1 to over $10, and you really didn't have a chance to buy in low and sell that bull run up.
Exactly.
So we definitely have to follow the price and see where it goes. But even if it doesn't end up having a correction, we might still end up buying in at the right now. The token price was at $8.50. It might go up to, let's say conservatively, like $20. We might still have to buy it at that point, because it might not just correct. It might just keep going up and up and up until it reaches max market share.
Yeah, and actually some of the big YouTubers have even predicted, and they say that they believe TokenPay will be a $300 coin. They say that, and you know what? If it does, I won't be surprised. But again, these things are all, like, this is all speculation. At the end of the day, this coin has a crap ton of potential with all the big moves that they're making. And the thing is that they're also, what they're doing is, they actually mentioned, I saw a previous video, another video, talking about how they're actually taking their time on this, and they're gonna make sure that when they go into their next step on the roadmap, they're gonna make sure that they have resolved everything, and they make sure that they refund all U.S. citizens, because like who bought it on the ICO, who couldn't really, who can't hold on to that technically. So they're making sure they're very public, they communicate very well, and they're making sure that they're taking all the right steps to maintain that fan base, to maintain that hype that is currently surrounding them.
Yeah, like for example, with their website is pretty much flawless. I haven't had any problems with it. With their team, they have like a registered team of people. You could even see their LinkedIn. You could see that some of them even worked on previous privacy coin projects. Like for example, one of their advisors worked on Verge, which is one of the top 20 cryptocurrencies. It's number 17 right now. It's number 17 right now, and it has a market cap of $2.7 billion, and that's insane. And that just shows some of the potential that this coin does have.
Yeah. So basically, if we wrap all that up, right? I feel like my personal idea with TokenPay, I'm going to be taking kind of like a seat, like we have been. And personally, I'm going to keep an eye on this, as we have been again. And I'm going to make sure that I can get in as early as I can, because most of these privacy coin projects are things that have been developed for a long time. And even if they haven't, they're going to be continuously developed for a very long time. They're going to constantly be, made over. It takes time to make sure that these things come out as flawless as TokenPay has been so far. So TokenPay is going to be definitely dedicating a lot of time to making sure that down the road things go well. And so that's why I'm I'm gonna jump in as soon as they can. I'm gonna take a seat right now, see how everything goes. But as soon as they release, whenever I feel like it's stable enough for me to jump in, I'm gonna take a seat right on their train, and I'm gonna make sure I ride it all the way. Because, like I said, personally, privacy coins, and even you said, right?
Yeah.
Privacy coins are gonna be the future, and I know I've repeated this, and it's okay because it's the fact. It's gonna be the future, and if I'm wrong, then so be it. But if it does shoot up as much as you feel,
privacy coins are already the future.
Exactly.
Like, if you just look at the CoinMarketCap website, you can already see that even though it's relatively new, there's already a bunch of privacy coins like Cardano, like Monero, like Verge already. Like if you just take a look at Monero, it went from just a couple of dollars to over $400 in just the course of a couple of years, and that's growth that even rivals Bitcoin.
Exactly. So because of that, and because of the trends of government and all that, again, details have been discussed already, but because of all these different factors and circumstances, I honestly am going to make sure I hop on this as soon as possible. And not only that, but I'm going to make sure that I take advantage of this. You know, like I said, we're both college students, right? This is just something that we enjoy. And as I go through my next 4 years of education, I'm going to make sure that I keep up to tap with this. I'm going to make sure that this is something that I'm always kind of involved with. And if this were to ever, worst case scenario, just completely crash and like not even be a thing, which won't happen.
There's always a possibility.
Yeah, there's always a possibility.
With any crypto platform.
Exactly. But if that happens, and you know what? So be it. We're giving it a shot. This is something we're looking into. And the potential that this has, if it does go through, is phenomenal. So that's why it's better to hop on it now early on. And that's why, you know, even we bring you content. That's why I have my own channel. He has his channel here, because we want to make sure we bring this out to you guys. So I'm going to be hopping on this no matter what. I'm making sure I'm going to be getting on it early as well. And I'm going to try to get at the best price I can when I feel it is most stable.
And to that, basically, same thing with me. I'm going to be following this extremely closely. This is right now my top 3 ICOs, I would say. No, not even top 3. This is my top ICO that I will be following. And I'm going to be buying into this as soon as it goes public. And there will definitely be more content coming from my channel and Jorge's.
Definitely.
And just to wrap it up, TokenPay, excellent ICO, excellent platform, has great developers, has a great idea, has already made great progress and already raised so much money. It just has so much hype, so much potential backing it up, and it is something that you would definitely want to follow and try to get in as fast as possible, because this is going on a train ride straight to the moon.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to add?
Honestly, just want to say, keep a good lookout for this, right? Make sure you tune into his channel. I know he's going to be covering this a lot. I know I'm going to be making some videos, so just keep up to date, use all the resources you can, and we're just one of those extra resources. So thank you guys for tuning into his channel and possibly my video too.
Alright, I'll have a link to his channel, to his video, in my description below. Also, I'll leave the TokenPay website. You could check out, if you really want to go into depth with it, you can check out their white paper right here, which shows exactly how their technology works, and how they implement everything about it. And that's about it.
Pretty much it.
So, have a good day.
See ya.